nice, we got a night battle. Curious. Nice, the instruments in the cockpit even light up. I didn't even know that. I'm rarely ever in that view anyway. One may notice I'm trying to stay as low as I can in this because it's more difficult to spot enemies that are below you than it is to spot the ones that are above you. And we're up against Germany, so they're no doubt going to be climbing. So I decided to not climb at all because it's easier to spot enemy planes up in the sky from down low. Such a, or well, not such as that DO-217 because he's at the same altitude I am, but the LA-7 is known for being an interceptor, so I'm going to go try and intercept this guy. And hopefully catch him before the LA-9 does, which I doubt's going to happen. LA-9 is going to eat this guy for lunch. He's got him.
Somebody attack him!
ME-410.
The enemy is taking the initiative.
Yak-3's jumping him. Oh, ME-410 just wrecked that Yak-3. FW-190 coming in. The Yak-3's calling BS. You went head on with an ME-410, dude. His nose is basically made out of cannons. What did you expect? Of course he disappeared 500 meters in front of you. It's a night battle. People below you are they're harder to see.
We are losing.
I will not be going head on with you. Get them crits. Got him. I've spotted the ME-410. Moving in on him. He just killed the Yak-3 that decided to go head on with him. Which, by the way, why would you go head on with something whose nose is made out of cannons? Seriously? Not a good idea. Anyway. Spotted the ME-410. Moving in on him, staying low, using the terrain to cover my approach. Now, I'm sure he can see me at this point. But at this point, it's also too late. I've got a bead on him. I knock a chunk of his wing off. Bring it up vertical. Roll it over. Dive back down on him. Now, he does get a piece of my engine here, but it's okay. Because his plane is not going to stand up against the many high explosive 20mm cannon rounds that I had at my disposal. Alright, where's my airfield? That guy hit my engine. Okay, I'm flying right at it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that ME410 got a hit on my engine. I don't want to be out here in a position where I have an overcooked engine in the middle of a dogfight, so I am going to RTB. Whoa, man. That is slightly problematic. Help me out here, dude. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, dude. Got him. Alright, nice. Good call. Now here, I'm flying back to base, and there is a dot right here. That is an FW-190 diving in on one of my wingmen. He takes a pass at him, as you're about to see. And at this point, he's not lit yet. I don't even know he's there. There he goes. He's lit. I know he's there. Now it's time to turn. Now the LA-7 has a superior turn circle at lower altitudes than the FW-190, and it also has a good enough engine that it's able to keep up with it. It accelerates really well. At this point, I don't think he's noticed that I'm here. I haven't hit him yet. And right there, I got a piece of it. Now he's aware that I'm here, and he's broken off the attack. He's running for it now. He's using the trees. Same right there with him. I get a hit on his left aileron there. I believe it was his left aileron. There was the left aileron. Pull up, do a barrel roll, bring it right back down on him. He's trying to force an overshoot, which I'm not taking. That finished him off. Now, I've got another problem closing in at 6 o'clock. As you can see there, the 109, I just spotted him. Pull up, he overshoots. I duck under, and he keeps going. And at this point, I think he got hit by the AAA around the area because he bugged out and went to land, and I think he actually crashed on the runway. See, I don't see him anywhere. That That BF-109K came from out of nowhere. Alright, he's bugging out. He appears to be, anyway. Only 3 enemy units left. Okay, I got to rearm and repair. That 190 took me on a little bit of a goose chase, but it was better to get rid of him now than let him sneak up on me later. I caught him at just the last second. That's one of the things about night battles, is that they, whenever you spot an enemy, they're much harder to detect. It's a little bit easier to spot them coming in from below than it is from above. So I know that at least one of the enemy planes is a fighter. I see some gunfire over there. Somebody's landing. We've lost a year or two. Aha! I see you over there. Thought I wouldn't notice, huh? I bet that's the 109. Well, then again, that guy over there was... That guy over there was shooting up a storm over there. That might have been him that was landing, but I doubt it. I bet this is him. Is there a second one up there? No, that's AAA. Okay. Oh no, that was him over there. He crashed. So this is something else. That looks, it looks like a 190. It might very well be a 190. It's turning. Nope, it's a 109. 109G to be exact. Okay, so they're all fighters. Come here. I thought I had him. Come here. Okay, I got him down low now. I still have a decent amount of ammo, not a lot, but I have enough. chunk off of his plane there. It's always that central gear lag. I can never seem to hit a wing or tail. Got him. There we go. He's gone. Okay, so the 109 for my third kill is right here. Just around my mouse cursor here. I don't think I've spotted, or I haven't spotted him yet during the game. Oh, there we go. So he's been spotted. I'm turning to intercept. Now, I don't think he was. I don't think he was aware that I was here, because again, I feel like this needs. I feel like this needs to be mentioned again. Is that in a night battle? That's where keen awareness and keen vision, or that's where your awareness and your keen vision pilot skills come into effect. It makes your pilot much more aware of everything that's going on, and a lot easier to spot targets like this. Now, in a night battle, a target's name will not appear on it until they cross within a certain threshold, and even then, you have to be looking right at them to catch it. Most of the time. Now, if somebody else is within visual range of it, one of the biggest things you can do to help out your team is if you are within visual range of a target and you can lock onto that target, do it, because it lights him up the rest of the players on your team. So here I've engaged the BF-109. He didn't even know I was there. My first burst, I caught a piece of him, and I got his attention. So now this basically becomes a maneuvering battle. Which, at this altitude, heavily favors the LA-7, not the 109G. The 109G is a boom and zoom fighter. I thought I had him right there, but I ended up second guessing myself on my timing, and ended up missing the shot. But now this right here is where the 109 has an advantage. He goes into a dive, but at this altitude he doesn't really have very far to dive. So I will eventually catch him. And he pulls up, assuming that I'm going to catch him sooner than later, which was a mistake on his part. He could have gotten away from me. If he had continued his dive and leveled out at ground level, I would have lost him. Again, night battles. If he pulls away from me, I'm going to lose visual. I'm going to lose visual on him. Just to keep from overshooting, do a high yo-yo. Come around behind and stay on him, and there I knocked a chunk of his plane off. Now he's hurt. There went a central gear lag. Small barrel roll, but it wasn't needed because he pancaked into the ground, overcooked his dive. Okay, so we ended up losing that one. I did get shot down, but overall, you know, not a bad result. I got 3 kills, a landing, 2 takeoffs, you know. I ended up leaving the battle a little early because there was really no point in sticking around waiting for the results screen. I wanted to point something out on this screen here. The fact that this is a reward, that's a problem. I mean, it's pretty damn sad that the battle rating system has gotten so compressed, especially in the higher tiers, tier 4 and tier 5, that this reward had to be implemented into the game. Vehicles that are 1 to 2 battle ranks higher than one another should not be facing one another. period. The fact that this does happen is just a sign that this game has kind of started to take a turn for the worse, and it kills me to say that, because I love this game. It's still really fun, but it could be so much better if Gaijin would just listen to the complaints of the people that play it. I mean, the fact that its player count has been dropping should have clued some of the people in at Gaijin that maybe they're doing something wrong. But yeah, I mean, enough about that. There are plenty of videos up on YouTube all over the place ranting about that. That was my 2 cents on the matter, and we're just going to leave it at that. I will say this, I will add this one more thing to it, though. If the game does continue to spiral downward the way it has been here lately, especially with the battle rating compression that's been going on, there's a chance I may not be playing this game for very much longer if it comes to that, because as I said, it's a really fun game, but it for example, in battles where you could be flying a jet, and let's say you're in a meteor or something like that, one of the lower battle rating jets. There are still jets out there that get into battles with F-86 Sabres and Hawker Hunters, MiG-15s and MiG-17s, planes that really have no business being in those battle ratings. And Gaijin's answer to that is, well, these planes can turn better than these. Well, it's a jet battle. Turn rating is irrelevant. And whenever you have one jet that its top speed is 200 or 300 miles faster than this one's top speed, the slower guy's turning circle means absolutely nothing. Anyway, I digress. That battle that was just played was basically just a demonstration on how to have any measure of success in a night battle. Now, sure, we did lose the battle, but I did still manage to walk away with 3 kills, and that's because I was able to spot the enemy before they could spot me. Staying at low altitude really works to your advantage because it gives you cover, and it works like this during daytime battles as well, but at night the ground just looks pitch black. So does the silhouette of your plane. I mean, you're basically invisible while you're down there. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment down below. Click the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.